I've returned where we last left off. We fought off another Geth invasion, sort of. Rather, there's now a active Geth infection or army going on in this little planet here. So it'll be here's to see if that'll bite us in the ass at some point. All right, so far though.
Conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
All in all, this DLC hasn't done much for me. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just not particularly all that interesting. I mean, this is basically amounting to us trying to fight against Skynet, who's an angry, intelligible BI, essentially. Let's take Garrus Tali. Exit.
Looks like you're in, Commander. Good. I'm getting some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server room and shut down the core before it can...
Oh, yeesh.
For years, my brother's condition has been a handicap. That changed today. His autistic mind is the breakthrough I've been looking for. He can communicate with the Geth.
Autistic mind?
Grasp of mathematics. It seems serendipity is alive and well in the 22nd century.
Okay, so his brother was apparently autistic. Oh man, does that mean this dude like straight up? Is it gonna do like a flip the script thing where the VI has actually been a good guy? Like basically he feels fucked with. And now he's struck.
157.8. Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shutting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the Geth neural network and see if he can influence them. The danger should be negligible. David might even enjoy it.
Alright, sounds like he was trying to convince himself of that. So I'm thinking this VI is now leading us down to certain areas for us to learn the story of what's been going on with him.
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6. System malfunction. Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4.
I'm confused.
Arriving at level 6. System malfunction.
What the hell am I supposed to do?
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6. System malfunction.
Genuinely confused. Excuse me?
Resetting elevator. Arriving at level 3. Arriving at level 5.
Access required.
Arriving at level 7.
Oh. I never thought it'd be a puzzle. Whoa! Nelly! Shit. Invisible. Escape. Okay, maybe David is evil. Or essentially both brothers are, well, quote, evil.
One less to worry about.
Or essentially this is boiling down to more Cerberus fuckery. Something, something, suffer.
Incoming. Deploy the combat drone.
I've been lying if no harm could come to David. His autistic mind is as alien to me as an actual alien. Anything could happen when we plug him in. But I have to try, don't I?
Or rather, I'm thinking now that Archer went ahead with the thing that pissed David off, and he sees us as David, or as Archer's like underlings doing its bidding.
We can use this.
Decelerator offline. Serious injury may occur.
I don't like the look of that.
Get ready. Don't be surprised if this button summons a Reaper.
Let's hope not. That's why it said summoned, even though she said summons. Oh, lovely. Hacking Shepherd. I've been possessed. Oh, lovely. Oh, so now I'm playing as David? Controlling Shepherd? Whoa! 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 Okay, that's a neat glitch. Or not a neat glitch, but a odd looking. What the hell are you doing, Shepherd? Okay, she's like bugging all the hell out.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
What?
Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. To get it. The robot says hello. Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker. Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday? Square root of 918.09 is 30.3. David, please pay attention. Loud. It's getting loud in here. I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment? Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this. Thank you. And how are you feeling today? Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
The hell? Oh, okay, so these disturbances are it saying like, hey, look at this thing.
I want you to order the Geth to take a step forward. How does he do it? David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the Geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics, with his photographic memory cross-referencing the meaning as a snap. He's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the Geth's neural network?
I do.
Is that even safe, Doctor?
I see no harm in finding out.
Yeah, basically what I said is coming to fruition. That David's the misunderstood victim of an experiment gone wrong. And his brother's basically a dickhead. Well, where do I go then? Ah, okay, I get it now. And bonk. That. DI connection. That ain't good. I mean, something's on it. Oh yeah, bunch of Gether on it.
Square root of 996.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. We're ready. Open a connection to the Geth network. David, no! Tell the Geth to stand down! Quiet, please, make it stop!
Node acquired. Normandy SR2 is within range. Attempting to establish upload link.
Load interrupted.
Pull the plug! Tell Vulcan Station to cut all power!
It's too late. We've lost control.
Attempting to establish upload link.
This thing.
Connection lost.
That number.
David! You have to stop this! David doesn't want to be here!
Attempting to establish upload link. Connection lost.
The hell is this other damn thing's at? Oh. Ooh. Going down, buddy. Jesus.
Quiet. Please make it stop.
What the fuck?
Wait! Commander!
I'm gonna kill you
I'm
for this.
begging you. Don't do anything rash.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
I know how this must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
Yeah, that's not what I saw, dude.
I saw his memory. He begged you not to do this.
I was desperate. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
And how many have already died for this project?
More souls than will ever forgive me. But I won't apologize for radical ideas. If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
But a well cared for lab rat. At least he'd still be alive.
Look at him. Your brother would never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals 30.1. What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please. Quiet. Please make it stop.
No.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
Oh! Oh, I would have shot his ass.
Think about coming after your brother and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David. Minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
I'll give them points for that final scene there. But yeah, I mean, I pretty much called it before, you know, we got the big reveal, and I pretty much knew that was the route we were going with this. But that being said, just because I know what's going to happen, and just because it's kind of a cliche thing, doesn't make it bad. But I like the whole morality thing that they brought at the end there. But the DLC as a whole, you know, going around dealing with the project and stuff, it was repetitive shooting ranges essentially. So probably my least favorite DLC so far. Though it's not terrible. It's not terrible. No, it's just not very good. That last scene though, yeah. It still was good. It still got me in the feels a little bit because, see, I didn't expect to see him like having tubes in his mouth, his eyes like gazed open and shit. That was just ugh.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, the elusive man pissed at me. One of our cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Oh wait, whoops. Is red. I understand you taking Dr. Archer's brother to Grissom Academy. I'm familiar with their work. It should be a good home for him. I don't condone Dr. Archer's actions, but they did provide a breakthrough we've been really liking thus far. Okay, so he's like, he's probably begrudgingly like, I know why you did it, but I'm kind of mad that you did. I seriously wish I could have killed fucking what's his ass though. That goes all my platinum pretty much. Skin weave, yes please. Shotgun damage, shotgun round. Yeah, basically I haven't done any of the shotgun research. Mainly because I don't actually use it. How's it going there, Morden?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Maybe saved.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves, tools for Reapers. Protheans dead, collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge, saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies, one wins, one loses, always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before, don't mean to imply that, just committed now. Won't let you down.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little.
Sang a little.
Productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the Geth.
You sang?
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
That was actually not bad.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Oh, say hi to Jacob, I guess.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
Ship needs a bar.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
Being the good guys.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
One. Secretary, do you have anything to say?
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing, right? Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay. Here. Just check up on everybody, see how they're doing. Shepard.
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
That, I guess.
Interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There are only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Jeez.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
Yeah, seems more like Inquisitors to me.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Or, More specifically, the Inquisitors from, well, no, I wouldn't say the ones from Warhammer, because the ones in Warhammer, they're pretty brutal. In fact, there's the only real redeemable people in 40k, in my opinion, are the Tau Empire, the Eldar, and the Space Marines. Everybody else is just kind of a shithead in their own way.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
Okay,
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
yeah, you do that.
Hey, got a minute? I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I know why we had to destroy KG's gray box, but it doesn't make it any easier. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Alright. Guessing that's it.
Come back later.
Yep.
I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I wonder if Saeed, or Zaid, I think that's his name, Zaid.
Thank you, Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
Good.
How can I help you, Commander?
Do you have everything you need?
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies, thanks again.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Back to work. Miranda?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact.
Oh?
I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments cross the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth. And we've been lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
I saw your monsters.
What was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
What does she mean by that?
I saw your bases years
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead. The Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
And you? You sound unhappy. Eh.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best genes money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
You always bring that up.
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
You're not coasting on good genes, Miranda. Your ability and your dedication speak for themselves.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that. I should get back to work, but thank you for coming by.
Yeah, no problem. Alright, next we'll go visit Garrus. Yeah, I guess there are dialogue options beyond the, like after you do their little personal quest line.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know, relaxing.
I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
Oh, okay, so this is back to the thing. Oh yeah, if you want to romance him, go for that.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Weapons, disruptive torpedoes. Or as, was it Calvin, I think that said it? It was four-time torpedoes or something like that.
How may I help you, Commander?
Oh,
I'll
never
see
mind.
you later, Doctor.
Commander.
The way she spins in that chair is just strange. Oh yeah, that's right, I can get rid of my scars now. I guess I may as well do that. Yes. And the scars are gone. I believe once you max out Paragon, they automatically go away. And then, of course, as you do more renegade-y type things, they surface more. Hello, Grunt.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You even trying to get better?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now let's find something big to kill.
Collector ship, maybe.
Kenneth, do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean,
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
I would hate to have vomiting while having to wear that suit.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
So yeah, even if they get their homeworld, they still have to readjust everything. Sheesh.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tali. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard.
Wait, what?
You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission.
Wait, where's this
I'm
going?
To tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
What just happened? I'm confused. What were they flirting? I don't know. I mean, granted, I won't be the least bit bothered if it happens, but at the same time, just... That's not what I meant to happen, damn it.
Hey.
Duh.
What's happening? You got a lot of questions, don't you?
What?
If I want to talk to you, I will. Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. It's just, I'm not really a girls' club kind of person. I like you, all right? That's a good place to stop.
Let's do Renegade. Of course I would get Renegade out of her. Everyone down here? Oh wait, no, we got Zaid. And that's Grunt. Yeah, is our thingy, what's it back there? Oh yeah, it is.
Back for another lesson. Collectors and Protheans. It's all about my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time. Jack, Subject Zero, whatever you call her, hell of a girl. Could have used a destructive little bitch like that 10 years ago when we dropped blind into the Krogan DMZ. Took out a lot of Krogan that day, but we lost way too many men. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Alright. A reason for me to being able to use this. Like, I wonder if there's supposed to be some kind of Easter egg or something with it. Maybe? Possibly? What is the point of doing that? Well. Or even the point of the surveillance thing. That you can spy on people. That would be a bit awkward. I talked to everyone, didn't I? Yes, I did. Oh yeah, Joker.
For you, Commander.
And yeah, minus the Firewalker bits, that's pretty much all the DLC's done. As far as the other side bits go, there's really nothing that interesting.
Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Wow.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Shh.
Joker.
I can tell when it's listening.
I am always listening, Mr. Moreau.
Creepy.
I know.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Need to talk to Joker a bit more often. I don't want to miss those scenes. But yeah, as far as the main games like side bits, it's more or less just, hey, can you go take care of this? There's a signal here of the things going on. Like, testing. Okay. Yeah, something disconnected. I'm not entirely sure what. Might have been my externals. They sometimes do that. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably go off screen. And see if I could find anything worthwhile. There may be some that I'm like not fully remembering that are
detected an anomaly.
You know, somewhat enjoyable. I found that like right off the bat.
Probe. Scans have found something.
Inventory scans 6 signals from sensor pods left on the planet's surface. Device keeping hammerhead exposure to the cold to an absolute minimum. Also, now we got to worry about the environment coming to kill us. Let's see, we'll take Rex. I don't want to take Rex and Jacob. We'll take Asumi. So I just gotta find like those
Caution, engine temperature falling.
Well, you would think the more I keep the engine running, the cooler or the warmer it's gonna be.
Extraction complete.
Like if I do more of this, it should warm it up. Unless it's just that cold here. Hooray.
Caution, engine temperature falling. Extraction complete.
The beam. I'm hoping we didn't miss one.
Extraction complete. Extraction complete.
Okay, good. I was like,
engine temperature falling.
Why am I not getting any refills on my engine?
Engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Oh shit, this is gonna be close.
Alert. Engine core temperature has fallen to critical level. Engine failure imminent. Extraction complete.
We done.
Wow, couldn't have gotten that any closer if I tried. Oh, we don't get to see what the thing is shooting the beam up in the air? It said incursion. That was boring. Atmospheric data recovered from all 10 nodes. That was boring. I was expecting to fight some Geth. Atmospheric data recovered. Okay, mark that as red. Get back to the master relay. Fuel. Probe. And I guess we will head for... I guess the Prothean Ruin? No, I guess we'll head for here. Let's see, it's over here. Alrighty, folks, I think I'm going to end the video here. But anyway, at any rate, if I can end this video properly, I'm Bandicam, and this has been Mass Effect 2, and I shall see you all in the next video.